and it felt really gratifying. You guys are great.
Excuse me, ladies. I was gonna ask you why you're here. Thanks, JC. I think that's pretty obvious.
Pretty obvious. Why don't you ask Alba Fire that? Because actually she was very surprised to see me. Now, Mandy and I may have had our differences, but she's still my best friend. And if JC and Gigi are her girls, then in turn they're my girls. Does that make sense? Now, I don't know what Alba Fire's thinking with her burning, flaming bat, or whatever the hell it's called, but I think she might have burned off a couple of her brain cells. Because you can't just abduct the greatest women's champ in the history of NXT and expect to get away with it consequence-free. You get that. You get that. That's why I'm here. Now, why you're here, Kenzie, I want you to do something for me. I want you to go wait outside of medical, and when Alba comes out, I want you to tell her that next week I'm gonna be standing inside the ring, waiting for her. But if she chooses to show up, she's not gonna make it to Halloween Havoc.
You can go now. Bye.
Go.